Audios are recording. Test, checking, 1, 2. Audios, 1, 2, 1, tell. It's thing one. Oh, we are here. We are live. We are back. Well, we're not live, but you know what I'm saying. We are back and better than ever, as Bischoff's theme song would go. About Survivor Series, Dave, you gotta share your experiences before we go through the results in the card here. How
Dave,
was
you were
it?
there.
You were live. You were there at Petco Park.
One thing I'll tell you, I gave you guys flew in to San Diego for the whole deal, and what I will tell you is
absolutely incredible.
When they say the crowd noise goes up and out, it really does, because it did not catch on the PLE when you watch it back. Because I watched the matches back, and it sounded like the crowd wasn't hot. The crowd was hot, like really hot, dude. It was a great crowd. With the exception, and the rightful exception, of the Nikki Bella match.
She shows her belly a lot.
She does show her belly. I don't know where that was coming from, but and I was trying to explain this to some people, and not everybody understands where I'm coming from, because I think some people think that Nikki is owed something, and I completely disagree. You have to earn it with the crowd, and that match, I think, hurt Stephanie Vaquer so much, because she had to carry it, and she couldn't do what she's capable of doing. It really left Stephanie to 2 moves, which some people argue that she only has 2 moves. I respectfully disagree with that. Stephanie is a great worker.
I think they boxed her in with that limited moveset. She was one of the best wrestlers in the world. And
she is.
WWE, a certain kind of...
Right.
And they focused too much on the Devil's Kiss because they were butt.
She has great matches when they're not with Nikki.
Right. 100%. So the crowd was cricket quiet. Like, you could hear a pin drop when they wrestled, with the exception of a few big moves where they went, oh, you just heard a few O's, and that was it. Like, this is the thing. And I don't understand this. And this is where, like, Vince Russo is trying to say that Triple H is the worst booker in 60 years. I also disagree with that horseshit. Vince Russo is an idiot. But what you cannot do is you cannot create a storyline within 3 weeks of a PLE of a virtuous hate and ridiculousness like that with someone who's not even over with the crowd, who also can't wrestle, and then introduce a really kind of casual San Diego crowd. Like I said, they were hot, but they had no idea who Stephanie was yet. You know what I mean? So I think all of that was a recipe for absolute disaster for a match that was so quiet, which is the worst thing you're going to wrestle. If you get a lot of boos, that's great. You get a lot of cheers, it's even better. But nobody cared. That being said, we all looked around also for the Mystery Man when it came out, and everything happened there. And we all agreed it was pretty much horseshit.
How did was it shock and then excitement, or were you because at home it was laughable? We were dying immediately, and we all just were ripping on it. But like, were you as a crowd ripping on it, or did you think it was kind of cool? And who was that?
We were because you couldn't tell who it was from the distance, because like a lot of people could speculate who it was based upon the body image and things like that from TV. But we were like, well, it can't be Seth as soon as it came out, because Seth is legitimately hurt. He couldn't climb the cage right now. He just had surgery, so we know it's not really Seth. But he used the curb stomp. And what we were wondering though is like, why wouldn't he just reveal himself right then and there? You know what I mean? And that's what I don't get. Like, if you're gonna do that, like even when it happened with the mask, eventually Diamond Dallas Page at the right time at a PLE reveals his mask, right? And everyone goes fucking nuts because it's Diamond Dallas Page. Like, why wouldn't you do that? No matter who it is. If it's Austin Theory, great. I mean, Austin Theory is due. We've been saying Austin Theory needs to do something different. I think Jess argues that he needs to turn face immediately. But maybe this is the route for him. I don't know. And just some little weird lowlights. We were so close to the pyro, even though it was down on the ground. We got covered in pyro mess off the first. There was black soot like all over us. Really? All of us are brushing it off. People were pissed about that. And then I'm sure you saw the stuff online. Right behind the pyro, there were some seats that could not be moved. and these people were literally watching the PLE on like a 20-inch screen TV. They couldn't see any of the ring.
I've seen a clip of that. Someone
Right.
like looked like they're in their own private area by themselves, and they had just like a TV.
So because WWE wanted to sell 6,000 more tickets, right? Because about 6K we talked about.
Yeah.
A lot of people missed the first match because they had to go get reassigned to a new seat, or they couldn't get reassigned at all, and they could not get out of their seat, and they were watching on that little fucking stupid monitor right in front of the pyro. Wow. Ridiculous, really stupid. Because I think in my mind they would have had a huge stage if they didn't want to sell the 6,000 seats. Like my seats at 303 would have probably been the low amount, like just below the stage, and they would have came straight out from where we were. But they changed it to the dugout because they wanted to sell more seats, behind home plate. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where the majority of those got sold. So the people that were on the baseline got fucked, and they paid premium prices for those baseline seats. I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming. So highlights, lowlights, the whole gist. There was a lot more than that, but
did you feel like you were watching history with Cena's second to last match? Like was it? You said he got a huge pop. Was everyone kind of feeling it?
It was by far the match of the night. People popped heavily for Cena when he came out. They popped for Dom too, and they immediately like they immediately went into the boo fest of Dom. But Dom's getting booed less and less. I don't know if you guys have noticed that on TV in general.
He's been.
When they started the boom when he's talking, he's like, "We don't." On Monday, he's like, "We don't do that anymore." I was like, "Oh God, Dom, it's so great." He's like, "We don't do that anymore." Dom just has total control. Like he's the wrestler of maybe the decade right now, but. People will disagree with me, but we'll just let that play out. But not only that, like when they hit Pop Rocks and he got slammed by the girls, the crowd absolutely fucking loved it. They went nuts. They went crazy. A lot of people got really pissed about that. I heard online later. I'm like, why? Who cares? It's John Cena. Why can't he just put everybody over? What is the problem?
Yeah, that's literally what he's just doing now. He's just putting everybody over on the way out.
And he literally. And by the way, did it hurt John Cena that it took 5 people to beat him?
No.
Was it 5 or 6 if you count Dom? I think it might have been 6 if you count Dom.
Liv, Raquel, Rox. Did JD come out?
Finn and JD both came out.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So basically,
he did the A with both of them.
That's right. Yeah, that was during that.
It was a great move, dude. And people love that because you didn't see that with Cena anymore. Like him doing the A on 2 people, and he did everything. All the stops were pulled out. The women got involved in a great way. Liv's look at the end was incredible. Liv is one of the best wrestling
I'm so glad she's
actors out there. It had everything. And then the total insane moment was Dom holding 2 titles on one arm, holding Liv on the other. He turned around and the pyro boom went up, and it was on the playback, dude. It was fucking perfect. Like Dom knows exactly where he is. He knows what to do, or at least he listens of where he needs to be. Yeah. And there wasn't a better moment at the end of a match at that PLE except for that moment. It totally wrecked the last match because of the stupid mask situation that had really like no. There was just no finish to it. It's just what happened and what's next.
I will say that that in-depth fake injury spot with Dom
that was great.
Yes, I forgot. Yeah,
getting injured. Like I was completely sold on that shit because it looked like the exact same spot.
The whole crowd was Craig. I forgot to tell you. You're right. We were sitting there like, wait a minute, and then we started seeing the girls roam around. I'm like, and I looked at the guys. I'm all, no, it's a work. Watch. They're like, how do you know? I'm like, look at the girls.
Even Meltzer.
Like, oh shit.
Meltzer said they totally did that perfectly. It was terrific. That angle was terrific.
It did a great job. Like they sold it so well.
It was great. Yeah, that was great.
Could you tell Brock slipped? Were you all over the stadium laughing too when he slipped?
No, that was Raw. That was on Raw. That was on Raw.
That was on Raw.
Sorry.
That was on Raw the week before. So that shit. Okay. Oh yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that though is like he tried to blame where he was. He's trying to stomp. I'm like, no, you tried to do your stomp on the ramp. That's why you slipped, stupid. Like on the metal ramp. That's what he did.
And what about Bron's bad Road Warrior devastated when he landed on his neck? Could you tell that?
Oh God, that was brutal.
Oh yes. Oh my God, Craig, you're bringing up so much great stuff. There was so much that happened. I think Craig, you were talking about it with me this week. You guys couldn't tell that something actually happened. Now you saw the tough fall.
Yes,
but they panned away.
Open the cage because you're not supposed to fucking open the cage and have anyone.
No, they were out there. They were checking him for a good 5-10 minutes, and then he was left alone for another 10 minutes, and he finally, I think, shook the cobwebs off and got back involved.
Oh, good job, Cuz is playing right now.
Oh, are you playing on the stream? I'm sorry. Because I don't know. Can you see it from here, or is it a camera view?
Why didn't he flip? I don't understand why he didn't flip through.
That was on him. You can't see it, Dave?
And you can see right there the way he's acting, like he got his bell rung hard.
Oh, dude, that was
maybe he was expecting Punk to rotate him more because Punk didn't get that thing clean. But so immediately he goes to the door, and then and people start going to him, and then they walk away. I'm like, oh shit, he's really hurt. Like, how hurt is he?
They hit that, and then he went on TV, yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to another corner, shook the cobwebs off, and then he got back involved, and I was like, God damn. So kind of like what I'd say is like kudos to him, because I think that he knew what was next, and if he didn't shake the cobwebs off for him, everything there's a stupid fall. That you wouldn't have seen the tremendous promo on Monday night, right? I thought it was a wonderful Braun promo. Some people want to shit on it. I can't stop laughing. I thought that Bron Breakker did an excellent job with a promo that was built to him, for him only. And I think he's on the level. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to get banned. We're going to get blocked off YouTube.
Yeah, you can't.
How many seconds do we have?
I'm just going to mute right there. I'll put on the captions.
Yeah, just mute it. But. Yeah, the captions are fine. But I did make fun of it a little bit while we were all watching on Monday. I got the Lottie freaking da meme out for you guys after he did it, but he said la di da. I was like, oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm like, it was good.
I love the promo. Good. No, a lot of the wrestling dirt sheets too actually were praising it too. So
I think he did very well. A lot of people didn't like it, but it wasn't very good. I'm like, for Braun, that was excellent.
He's just being natural. His natural.
He was being raw and natural. He was getting angry.
He's believable.
He knows his time is coming. He is believable.
Like, he's very
believable. Like right now, you can see he knows the promo's coming. Look at him and they're all pumping him up. I love it. It's fantastic. It's his time. Oh, and while that's going, Craig, I wanted to tell you, I was talking to Cuz before we aired and you came on. I was like, I can't believe the way things have come down that have made Cuz 100% right. We are going to see the title on Bron Breakker within a year. And it wasn't the way Cuz said it was going to happen, but it's happening.
Yeah, I think your original thing was he was going to dethrone Cena, right? Like he was going to.
No, I was just saying, like,
just before Cena was had the title.
I was saying before Roman dropped the title to Cody, I was saying, don't tell me we can't see Roman actually going over Cody, like that. That it wouldn't be believable for having him go over Cody, and then at the next Mania, Braun be the guy to take, because a year over, it's the same thing. But and then I did say that Paul Heyman would be with him too, just because. And
by the way, it probably, I would guarantee you that the timeline is being bumped up for him because of Seth's injury.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But again, all I'm saying is it doesn't matter how you become right, because you're just right. He's gonna have the rocket strapped to him.
It's just from the NXT days. If you watched him all the time during NXT, you would have easily said, like, dude, I would not be surprised if a year after he's on the main roster that he has the title already.
And a broken clock is right twice a day. So
oh goddamn. Look at Heyman behind him is smiling. He's like, this is so good.
Yep.
And Logan's getting excited behind him. Like, they all want him to do it. There it is, la-di-da. Consider la-di-da.
I think it's kind of weird that they just kind of like casually announced like they didn't really like, it wasn't like a secret reveal, like Paul just said, and the newest member, Logan Paul so he's officially the Vision now. Or in the division.
He's officially part of the
After that promo, like Braun throws the mic, it hits the rope, and then Paul catches it and goes, yeah. And then he almost like stops himself, like, I fucked up by saying yeah with the mic.
No, yeah, he just went, yeah.
He was yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. And
he was so excited. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did do that. Though. It's like, fuck. Yeah, because he was so pumped. That's why.
But honestly, like if Braun pumped up Logan like that, imagine what he did for others, people that are fans of his. And I did not have a problem with Logan Paul actually having a real moment. And I don't like Logan Paul. Yeah, I've been very well established, but I did not mind that. I felt that was real.
Oh no, that's what he said. He said, damn. Like that's what he said.
But the mic bounces off the rope and he catches it.
See that?
Like it bounced off the top rope.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know. Like, how do you even do that? It's amazing. Yeah. No, he threw it down and just he caught the on the rebound. It was so good. Excellent. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think it hit the ring rope, Craig, for sure. Like he threw it down and hit the ring rope, like right in Logan's hand, which you can't plan that. It's almost as cool as when Brock threw the mic at Roman and Roman just caught it.
Oh yeah, that was
It was so good. Yeah, I was like, God, you can't teach that. All right. That was the kind of stuff that got Roman.
I mean, we enjoyed it. We were all texting together. It was kind of cool, but we were fucking laughing at the end of it. We were like, and I was really in the bag. But man, the end of that, we were not happy with that men's War Games match.
Yeah,
but the rest of it,
I was okay with it. It was just I was just like, you shouldn't really have to have anyone help like the baddest ass heel team, ever put together. Because you have Brock, you have Bron Breakker, Drew, Bronson. I mean, even Logan Paul is a bot. He's a combat guy, so you could still say like.
But you're going up against 2 world champions, a former world champion, his brother for life, kind of thing, and gosh, who's the other one?
Because I thought Roman, Punk, and Cody, and then the Usos were
right. Roman, yeah.
But I feel like you didn't just need to do that. That's my only issue with it. I thought the match was fine as far as the actual match and everything.
Yeah. The match was fine. The ending blew. If you want to go worst to first, it's obviously, unfortunately for Stephanie Vaquero, her match is the worst match on the card, followed by the men's match. That's the third. Number 2 is the ladies.
I think I would have put the men's War Games match ahead because I kind of thought, I don't know,
ahead of the ladies.
The women's didn't do it for me this year. I liked it. I mean, I still liked it.
It was much better finish. Io's doing. I mean,
finish
thing.
Was
finish. Yeah, and then but like I said, if you want to, I'm not gonna be mad if you're gonna reverse those. And then obviously the Cena match was number 1, and I think a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, no, he should have been champ. Shut up. He needs to go out without a championship. He can't retire with it. Yeah. Shut your mouth. Stop being a cash. That's what I'm saying. Stop being a cash instead of a casual.
Yeah, because he would just
cash.
lose it against whoever he goes against Saturday night. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how.
Which I kind of thought that was going to happen. If Dom didn't beat him, I'm like, oh shit, LA Knight might win the IC title. But then it was like, nah, he's got to lose it.
And apparently, so coming off that, so John Cena's been making the rounds. He was on Rogan. He was on Bill Simmons. Apparently, he's going to go first on Saturday night's main event. It's not going to be the main event. So
I didn't hear that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He said when he forget when he started, it was the opening thing, and someone gave him a chance, and he wants to. He's right. He'll be forgotten quick.
Yeah.
Oh, calm down, edgelord. Give a fuck.
Yeah. Are you not watching? You must stop me watching Peacemaker, because that sounds totally normal now.
True, never mind.
And then, a couple of other notes. David Otunga has a 55-minute podcast, and I saw that today. It was really good.
Oh, yes.
How he was treated by Cena along with Bray and Alex Riley, and I believe him 100%. And it was all mind games. It was Otunga brought in Jennifer Hudson. He was fresh from Ohio Valley, signed. JB Noble's a dick to him. John Cena threw him out the locker room on the first day, tagged with him, won the belts with him, and but kind of fucked with him and ribbed him. And then would always tell him he was terrible, and then made him kind of him and Bray. Him and I forget who he was. He got sent back to Ohio Valley as a tag team, and he kind of blames Cena. So it's he warmed up to him and he tested him, and then he just did that thing. I think he just didn't want anyone kind of in his spot, and he did not kind of respect Cena. He said he's fine with him now, but it was a really cool. It's just David Otunga for 55 minutes talking straight about his experience with Cena, and it didn't seem excessive. And he's wah wah. He's just this is what happened. I'm just telling you.
The clip that I saw, the highlights that have been everywhere, was the match with Orton, where Orton said, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this one time." And it was, this is years ago before Orton started to do it. So he was going to do the pound on the mat. Yep. When I pound the mat, you're gonna come in. And Orton did it early, and Cena was fucking pissed at him. And after that happened, and they go to the back, and Cena's screaming at Otunga, because then Randy did it a second time, and then he read the crew had to come back in, and Cena came back and was fucking ripping Otunga a new one. And then Randy's like, no, it's on me. I did the thing early, and that he said it's kind of what started the banging. I think is that long ago, right? Where he wasn't really doing that yet, banging on the mat, waiting for someone to come out or come up, and so it's kind of a signature for Orton later. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it became Orton's signature later. But he said, but Cena took him out to a bar after and said, if Randy had said something, that would have been your ass. You'd be fucking gone. I was like, whoa. For one mistake like that? Are you serious?
And you forget, he made Bray go down back to OVW because he poked him in the eye. And Bray back in OVW is when he came up with Bray when he was Husky Harris. So Cena's responsible for him going back down. And then when he came back as Bray, a whole another level of respect and stuff. But Cena's responsible for a lot of like blocking of careers early on. I mean,
whether it's right or wrong, you like it or not.
The whole nexus, it's just, I mean, keeping your spot, right? No different than Shawn and anyone else or Hogan, but like
100%.
It's not going to affect the way I respect and love Cena and everything he's done. But man,
it's because it's because people. That's why the boos started coming in. Is not necessarily because people were almost like. I mean, part of it was because people felt like Cena was being pushed down our throats. Cena wins, LOL. But it was because of the backstage stuff that a lot of the people that were on the dirt sheets, reading dirt sheets and stuff, would hear about all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, true. Hey, you know what? That's originally why I always went after Hogan in the early 2000s with Jeff. Why I said, nah, Stone Cold's the greatest of all time, because you don't hear stories about that about him. So that's why, to me, and obviously
he absolutely was doing those things, especially in NWO and stuff. He was doing those things.
Yeah.
And then back in TNA, Hogan was doing the same shit. We had no purpose or reason to.
I mean, I'm sure there was guys Austin be like, nah, not going to work for me, brother. But Austin would put people.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was just as tyrannical and just as.
But he would also put people over. Like he would want to put people over. Like
Austin would always say, if it's gonna make money and it makes sense, let's do it. And nobody's ever countered.
All right.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like when he said he was going to lose to, I think it was to Brock when he first came out, and that's when he did the ball and came home. He was like, "Why? Like why?" And no one had an answer for him. He's like, "Well, then I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the job. If it doesn't make sense, we don't build the story for it. We don't do those things."
It's because they literally told him that morning, tonight you're going to go on Raw against Brock Lesnar in a King of the Ring.
Yeah, it's literally just Vince running out. It's Vince running out of ideas and wants to blow his wad 6 months early.
I'll defend Vince too, though, and say it was time for that stuff to happen and make new stars. And Austin wasn't ready,
but not like
to
that.
Spot.
But you have
there's a gray area. But
he probably felt that. He probably now you got to get.
But just giving Brock the rub on Stone Cold for one night when there's no buildup. Again, it's very similar to the Stephanie McCurd thing that happened. That's 3 weeks of a story when you were telling 2-year storylines. That makes no sense. So I kind of agree with Stone Cold when you start to talk about it. Like I said, I don't think he ever had a problem with Brock. They did business later, and it was really good. Like that's not the problem. The problem was how you were trying to do it, and if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And he did with the show with Big Show. Big Show actually kind of agreed with it when he's like, I didn't like it then, but I understand it now. What was the point of me beating Stone Cold Steve Austin in that situation with no buildup? Let's build that up to a pay-per-view and do it where it's going to pay off. Let's go make some money. Because Stone Cold, this business is about making money, and that doesn't make anybody any money. No one knows it's going to happen, right?
Bubba had a great story. He got invited to Stone Cold's house, like this was recent, I think, or whatever. And he said, he's all, when I walk in the house, he's like, they're on the big screen. He's like, they're watching WrestleMania 17, the TLC match. And he said, and then Austin's, and they're like, hey, kid, come over here, watch this shit. You ain't going to believe this shit. Oh, damn. And then he walked up to Bubba. He said, hey, Bubba, who sold out WrestleMania? And then Bubba said, well, you and The Rock did, sir. He's all, but who stole the show? And then he's
like, we did.
Yeah, we did. He's like, you damn right you did. He's like, how the fuck were we supposed to follow that? Like,
he was literally watching it in his house with friends. He literally was. That Bubba told that story. I forgot about it. Dude, a lot of stuff happened this week. It was so much stuff. It's hard to keep up.
God, we're not even into the business part of it, and I'll just kind of wrap up WWE by saying okay, we only got 9 more days left of Cena. Next Saturday, right. It'll be 7 days by the time people watch this. No more Cena. It's end of an era.
It's crazy.
Man. And I don't care if it's first, and I know people are disappointed about the run. I'm very happy he went out the way he went.
I'm glad he brought that up because Cena said originally it was supposed to be 220 dates, not the 36 that they gave him.
Yeah, they said.
Can you imagine how much
they don't even have 220 dates to give him?
That's fair enough. They don't.
Yeah,
unless you do house shows and stuff.
You could do promos. You could do story. Well, yeah, you could do house shows too. Yeah. But he's probably okay. No, I'm not gonna do house shows. He would have to, right?
And there's a shirt now with all the shirts from every city, which is very, very cool.
That might be the one to get. Oh, another thing. Sorry to go back to Survivor Series. I would say 1 out of every 4 people in that fucking place bought a Cena San Diego shirt. I'm not even playing with you. They were every fucking where. I was the only one. I was the only one with a 2025 Survivor Series shirt on for San Diego. I couldn't find anybody else with one on.
I want to know what his t-shirt deal is. Does he get $3 a shirt? Does he get $5 a shirt? Does it matter? And you times that.
Sure, it's a percentage. It's a percentage.
He's probably sold 1 million shirts on this year.
There's no way he didn't negotiate a percentage because there's no flat fee he would have agreed to. There's no way.
You're thinking what 4,000 to 5,000 shirts a night, even if it's an arena that he's selling. Like, fuck, how much money has he made on this last year? Like, geez, I'd like to know. But
good for him.
And it's like you kind of can't do the whole like, God, imagine what if. Well, I don't even want to go that route yet. If we're not going to go that way, if he was the masked man, that would actually be. I would be like, all right, this is fucking good. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that would be kind of cool if that actually happened. But
I love how we're all doing, and like we're watching Reddit. And it's like, look at Austin Theory's ass, and look at the ass of the masked man. It's Austin Theory based on his ass.
I explained it to my wife. She was laughing so hard. I'm like, they're all comparing asses right now. She's like, what? Excuse me? I'm all, no, you don't understand. And they're like, they said it's either him or oh my god, Bianca's husband, like
Montez Ford
right now. Yeah, they're like, it's either him or Montez Ford by the ass.
So funny.
Well, here's the list. Actually,
it might be a placeholder for Jericho.
So, well, WWE has this on their website. So.
Yeah, but like he's so much taller than Jericho, whoever that is. Even if it's fucking theory, like Jericho is like 4 feet tall.
The top eight.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he was. It doesn't matter. That's why he didn't unmask himself. Like he's a placeholder for it.
Oh no, I understand what you're saying, Craig, but like no one's gonna believe that.
No,
like,
not at all.
We have playback. It's not like where you can go to a house show and you can have a 140-pound man be the masked man on WCW, and then eventually have it be. I think it was Ric Flair at the end. After
I
like
texted
a year
Orton right away, and then you realize it can't be any of the old guys the way he scaled that fucking cage. How quick it was.
So I was just reading someone's comment right now on that. So the top 8 suspects that WWE has is Randy Orton,
suspects,
Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, John Cena, LA Knight, Becky Lynch, Sami Zayn, which that could be interesting, and AJ Styles, which I don't think so.
By the body structure, it's only 2 of those possibilities.
Look at his fucking ass and quads and calves.
That's Austin Theory.
It's Theory or Ford. I mean, it could be no matter who they decide to make it be, it's either Theory or Ford under that. And I would argue he looks a little too tall to be Theory, but Theory's deceptively.
Yeah, I thought that too.
There was another video. Someone had a fan video, and you can see his eyes. They're blue eyes, and you can see white, like white kind of right here. So yeah, in theory, he has blue eyes. I mean, or he has some bright color eyes.
It's Rey Mysterio.
It's probably Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is like fucking 7 feet tall now.
Could be Vince.
6'1".
that was the ultimate. Dude, I think did I send that to you guys? Like somebody had Vince in the whole hoodie. I'm like, there it is. There's your mystery man.
It was me.
So he's getting his neck fixed.
Imagine it's gonna be some like in the alternate universe where it's just stupid after stupid. It probably would have been like Shane McMahon or something. Yeah, probably would have been.
Yeah.
But again, people are really pissed about this. So they're like, this is the stupidest fucking writing ever. And I don't know if it's the stupidest. I do think it's dumb. Like there's some dumb stuff in here. But what I would say is I think, and I'm not trying to defend them, but I believe that the injury after injury after injury to all these superstars is definitely
moved stuff around.
It's moved stuff around, and I think it's put a little bit of panic in.
Well,
because what would Vince say if I can't give you what's on the card, I'm going to give you something 10 times better. They can't do that when this happens.
But we don't know too, though. At the same time, you never know. Like maybe the plan was Rollins wasn't going to get injured. He was still going to be in the Vision. He was going to be in this match, and then whoever was going to be the newest member of the Vision.
Sure, Drew's the obvious replacement, right? Drew wasn't even going to be on the card if Seth was.
Well, actually, I think Logan is kind of the.
You think Logan was the replacement?
Yeah, because Drew was already feuding with Cody, and Cody was going to be in the War Games match. So, but I think it's fine as far as like
you're right.
If it's going to be a new member of the Vision, and this is why, okay, like, and I don't mind that. Like, I don't think the reveal should have been that night. I think they should actually milk it out a little bit. But I mean, I don't know. I was okay with it, but I just thought like the overall the card was kind of just like, I don't know. It was okay.
Yeah.
It didn't blow me out of the water, and good thing Triple H didn't say it's going to be epic like he did for Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was good. It was good. It was really good, but it wasn't
epic.
The other joke about the two, there's not going to be any cages. They're like, well, how are you going to get all those big motherfuckers in one cage? I'm like, I don't know, make a bigger fucking cage. Like, what are you talking about? But I would say that I think it saved time because they didn't have to introduce them all at once and wait for all their music to come out.
Yeah.
They could run down while their intro music was coming in.
And I do like the surprise kind of it. Like,
the match is already running, so it definitely saved a lot of time. I think I prefer it better than the old.
I'm sure the talent didn't want to stay in those fucking cages for an hour each either.
What?
Like
Oh, I'm sure Brock didn't want to just chill in there. Yeah. So what the fuck am I going to do in here?
Yeah, Brock's like, look, if I do this, I'm not going to be in a cage.
It's going to trigger my MMA combat years in a cage, and I'm going to fucking kill everybody in here. I will fucking kill everybody.
Go ahead, Paul. Say something stupid.
Yeah. Say something.
All right, because where you want to go next? We just Survivor Series and scene. Where you want to go, buddy?
Well, you want to talk about I guess we got to talk about, you know what?
Bret Hart.
We are going to get to that too. We do got to get to that.
Yeah, we need to talk about the buyout. The buyout has been destroying my entire socials. That's all anybody's been talking about the last 48 hours. People don't know what they're talking about. They think that Netflix owns everything now, like they actually own WWE and they own AEW. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works.
Oh, no.
Asswipes. You can easily. Oh my God, Netflix Hogan.
That was the comment in the comments for that.
That's fantastic. But what I tell you is that these deals could easily be changed because they're not adhering to their current deals, right, Craig? I mean, we have to assume. And Craig, you said it best online today with us. Repeat what your buddy told you about the deal and the time frame.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't tell me. But I have a buddy. I mean, I am a former WB Discovery employee. I was there till 2019, and again after, and just an interesting.
So we do have insiders from the industry. Okay.
And I can tell you, and what hurts the most is WB. They were bought for like what? Let's say 32
billions of dollars.
I'm wrong, but $33 million, and then they fired everybody and went through 4 years of layoffs, cut to the bone, and then David Zaslav just sold for. What was it? 63 billion. So he almost doubled his money by cutting and ruining everyone's lives of everyone that worked for a cable network and Warner Brothers and all those properties. And so, so being rich and a billionaire gets you. But not only this deal is announced, but it's got two big things. One, has to have the regulatory hurdles. The government's got to prove it because it might be antitrust. People are bitching. Trump administration hates Netflix. They wanted Paramount to do it. They are kind of super big. That'll be interesting how that plays out. Secondly, Warner Brothers was splitting into two companies at the time, and that's not going to be done until October of 2026. And that's when you take all the cable networks, all the stuff that's losing money for them, TNT, TBS, HGTV, Food Network, that's going to be in one company, and all the HBO Max and movie studios and streaming goes into another company, and that's what Netflix is buying. But all the what I don't understand is all the content that's on HBO Max, but kind of originally starts on the network. So that means everything from Property Brothers to all the Food Network stuff to AEW's deal with TNT and TBS. Are they going to have to negotiate separately with Warner Brothers for the streaming and the cable company for the cable rights? So nothing's going to happen for another year. And then after that, it's going to take another year to flesh out. So nothing's going to happen to AEW in the immediate future.
Yeah.
But
Craig, I only have one important question for you.
What's that?
Don't fuck with my new Superman. Don't fuck with my James Gunn fucking Superman. I swear to God, I will fucking have to.
I hope you get 10 of them, and you'll get 10 of them straight to Netflix. That's what you'll get. You'll just get low quality, fucking throw money at it, and it'll be interesting, man. It's too big. It's fucking Brondo. It tastes Plants Crave.
It absolutely. Brondo's got what plants crave, Craig.
Right.
You know?
If this is what it gets through, it's Brondo. It's welcome to Costco. I love you. It's fucking Brondo.
For your 6 viewers that follow us, guys, you need to go watch Idiocracy. That's an Idiocracy reference. Thanks, Craig.
The only thing is it just, I guess
the stock market thing did the dip, man. It did the stupid thing.
It just leaves more questions for AEW, really. But I don't know. I don't know what they just. I feel like they just need to get. I know it's they need the deals for the money.
But you know what?
They need to do like
they will find a home. They're too big to fail at this point. They're putting out good product. It's fine. I don't know where it's going to land, but that's one thing. There's a lot of things to worry about in this world. I don't think that's one of them.
No,
I guess they could
there's a lot of money involved there.
This company's going to be too big where they're I don't think you're going to have exclusivity. So AEW, like, I don't think WWE can say like you can't have another wrestling show on Netflix if it's so big. But even if it is, that like you got Prime, you got Paramount. Are they still going to be on the cable networks? I don't know who owns what. It's all they all have to unwind it, and I don't think these companies know, man. They don't know what's going on.
No, they don't know what's going to happen. One person made a prediction on socials today. By 2030, Netflix is going to be $50. And then my prediction is, so we're just back to cable with like one or two options and a bunch of channels.
I mean, YouTube TV charges what, like $50-$60 for YouTube TV.
So we got rid of cable to do a bunch of streamer services to go back to, I guess, on-demand cable. So we have on-demand.
You're gonna have 2 weeks in the theaters to watch movies, and then it's gonna be on Netflix.
We already have that, right? I think.
Right. It's already
close to it. Yeah, we're pretty close to that already. I think it was a month. Like,
it'd be weird, man.
Deadpool was out, like Deadpool 3. I think that was on. It was on. Well, it was definitely out for like rental. Like you can rent it on Apple and things. Like it was probably a month or maybe 2, and you could all of a sudden rent that or purchase it. It was. I mean, it's that fast. They're not fucking around. They're not fucking around anymore. Oh shit! I'm sorry. The Wyatt Six just came out against Solo's family. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. I'm glad they're promoting that. It's fucking.
Oh, we don't have a Gunther still got to fight LA Knight tonight.
Yeah,
right?
that's probably the main event. Probably happen after all this goes down.
Yeah,
sure.
Dude, I don't know why people are shitting on Solo. I love what Solo's doing. This is all fun.
Oh, dude, Solo's awesome. Him and Gunther, man.
And then not only this, right? But TNA, getting a deal with AMC, which is like a total like
that's fucking huge.
Kind of by itself. They're not, I don't think they're part of a huge conglomerate. They're or stars or anything. So it's like the fact
and they've got
it's good.
They've got great talent there. But again, a lot of people were kind of concerned about how all this is going to go, all the buyouts and all the changes. They think that WWE may have to cut ties with TNA, which kind of sucks. I think we all like that door being open.
They said that they're going to still have the inter promotion stuff with NXT going forward, even after this goes on.
I mean, Thursday doesn't affect any of WWE's current programming, and I thought that the video that the AMC made was kind of polished. Like they don't have to star. Like they got the Hardys, they got.
So they're saying that AJ Styles might actually wrestle on the first show.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be cool.
TNA, man. That's good. I need to get into them more and watch them. It's just good to see them actually have a TV deal again. Competition helps.
We'll see that.
Are we gonna see a AJ Styles retirement tour along with the Chris Jericho retirement tour, like in the same year?
We might. He's been hinting at it, right?
They said, and supposedly that's
Jericho's coming back. I think Jericho's coming back. Cuz kind of proved that with the way Tony Khan has been talking. So I think
supposedly they already said that they're talking about the retirement storyline with Jericho. Apparently.
Oh wow!
Right,
that's another thing we've been.
Dude,
hearing.
he looks yoked. Whatever Instagram pic of him, like he's lost his gut.
Oh, he's dropped so much weight.
Yeah, so he's getting in WWE ring.
Which all I would say to that though is like he fucking. I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but outside of the character itself, he fucking phoned it in AEW for his career there. Like physically, he phoned that shit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked when he first went to New Japan after he left WWE. I thought that's
right, 100%.
Kenny Omega, Tanahashi, and all that. Yeah, that was. I thought that's
his early AW stuff.
And his early,
he tried to put young groups over, but it was just towards the end.
It's almost like the phoning it in was part of the character too, just the learning tree and stuff, and just learning it. Yeah,
you're learning.
Drink it in, man. Like
it'll be interesting.
I also didn't want to. I feel bad bringing this up without Jess here because I want Jess to. I'm not saying I want him to defend himself because I will still eat crow to this day about Becky Lynch, but our Bailey baby was on some pods this week. She was on the 6 Feet Under podcast, and you can tell she got fucking lifted off of WrestleMania within 48 hours of it happening.
Yeah, she said she was
according to her, according to the interview, and she was bummed. And again, I can't. Again, I'm not mad at the direction anymore that they went. Becky put over several people in the process, but we still have not seen the payback for Bailey at this point. I just want to see that. Is all I'm saying. You could tell she was. Yeah. Do you? And here's the big question: you're told you're bumped off of Mania. Do you lose your Mania payout, if there is one anymore. Is there a Mania payout anymore?
Yes, that's fucked
because
up.
they bumped you last minute.
Yeah.
You should have got if you were scheduled to work and you prepared to work for Mania and they take you off, you should be paid if there's a payout for it. But I don't know how that works.
Especially if they bump you off like that.
In the old days of splitting the 50% revenue. Oh, there you are. Oh, she's so beautiful.
She looks great. Look at her. She's wonderful. And she take her out. Nice save. When she was saying things, but then she would go, oh, and she would kind of correct it. He's like, nice save. And Michelle McCool, once again, is there for no reason at all.
So this is an actual real women's wrestler, Michelle? And then you just see the podcast.
As a fellow superstar and Hall of Famer, Bailey.
You just hear Undertaker's gong, and then the podcast goes off the air after that. He's dead.
Oh my god,
Taker's awesome.
Fantastic.
Taker's a good guy. He's funny.
I love
him. Yeah, he cracks me up.
And they
cracks me up even more so now.
They dropped her split personality gimmick. I don't know what they're doing with her.
What?
No, it's going. It's alive.
You know what, Dave? I'm glad Craig said that, because Dave, that kind of brings up the stuff like how I told you when we were talking about people just making up shit just for clicks. How I said that someone was like, "Where is Liv?" It's like she disappeared. It's like,
right.
So someone did the same
she was
thing.
Injured.
Someone did the same thing. What happened to the Bailey split personality? It's like literally on Raw last night, she switched from being the good Bailey back to the calling Lyra an idiot. Like it's still ongoing.
And it's supposed to. Yeah, it's still there. And by the way, there was another person on socials that just out there, like, I swear, are you an idiot? Or are you just trying to get clicks? It's literally said, Damian Priest is getting shit on so bad. He was just currently a world champion. He needs to go to AEW. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, bro.
He was put on main event, though, I think, last week.
Yeah, that's what prompted it. He got put on main event. And here's what I have to say to that. So fucking what?
He's feuding.
Is he working? On SmackDown, is he under contract? Is he happy? I guarantee you he is. He's a world champion. They put the title on him. By the way, we knew it wasn't going to be the best because it was his first. The first ones are always rough. I say this over and over. He will be back. It's called fucking storytelling. Stop being a cash. I'm going to fucking use that term until it sticks. Stop being a fucking cash and just watch and have fun. He will be back. It'll be fine.
You literally use that argument for Bailey, though, for being cut and...
No. There's a difference. Damian Priest ran through his title run. He falls down the ladder a little bit. He'll come back up. Drew McIntyre is doing it. Bailey got ripped from WrestleMania with no match at all. Like, at least Damian didn't go, hey, by the way, we're just going to take the title off you and you're not going to have a match. Like, that's not the same thing, right?
Okay.
But what I would say is that if Damian, it's fantastic. Yeah.
So come on,
which I believe he is. He will be back. It will be fine. And by the way, I am not a Damian Priest fan. You guys know this very much.
Go ahead.
Not a fan. I don't like him, but he'll be back. I don't like Damian Priest. I just don't like. I don't like him.
Are we going to a full-on lesbian gimmick with Rhea and Rio?
No.
Oh, Io?
The
actual good Japanese wrestler?
It certainly looks that way.
No, they've been friends. They've been like since like the Mae Young Classic days. They were always like friends and buddies. So it's just they have a real close friendship. They do.
But
I know.
It's a lot. I mean, I'm fine with it, but there's a lot. It's a lot of love between them. I'm all on board.
If they want to redo the Edge,
on board.
If they want to redo the Edge and Lita scene on Raw, and
oh no, please no. I would say, and maybe there's more to it. You guys could tell me to kick rocks, but a little bit of that happened during that Charlotte Flair moment where Alexa and her were hugging, and then Io looked at her and then quickly hugged Rhea. And it was the funniest fucking thing ever. And Charlotte broke. And I guarantee you, somebody went to them and said, "That's fucking gold." Continue that.
They were already kind of like so. Rhea and Io were already kind of doing that. Remember when Io was with Asuka and Kairi? Her and Rhea kind of were. Anytime where it was like Io had to go help Rhea, they kind of already were doing the hugging and the hand holding and stuff. And remember, Asuka was getting mad because of it. She's like, I love dude. To me, she's the best. She's the best.
Every week, she's like, "Cut it!" I'm like, "Oh my god, dude. I love it so much."
And I love Kairi. Like, she's always in these like funny predicaments where she's like, she's trying to talk to someone or trying to like talk shit, and then all of a sudden,
in the background, like, jumps.
See, that's gonna be good for her though, because and apparently the backstage.
No, the Kabuki Warriors are doing business right now.
Apparently the higher ups are praising Kairi for everything that her work in this too. So I hope that actually leads to an eventual,
they're all great.
Turn
the whole Kabuki Warriors storyline with Io being out of it and fighting against it. It's all so good. And I had people in the stands. Who are these girls? I'm like, you don't know who the Kabuki Warriors are. You don't know Kairi. I said that's the best elbow in the fucking business for one. You better get trained up. And I said, and Asuka is one of the absolute phenoms out of Japan that you better go watch a fucking video on. And I said, and by the way, Io is better than both of them. And they're both great, if that makes any sense at all.
That's what I wanted to ask you, David. How was the crowd around you at Survivor Series? Were they marks? Were they like casuals? Were they like?
I would argue it was more casual than anything. They were not marks. They were not diehards at all. The guy next to me was definitely like an older guy that kind of brought his friends and family with him. They had the rest of the row. He tried to take my seat. I said, "Hey man, I'm ready to sit down. That's mine. Move the fuck over." I had that conversation in the beginning.
Oh my god, you're scaring me.
Yeah. Oh, and he looked at me. He's like, "Okay, guys, slide over." I was like, "You fucking knew, bro. Like, you think these seats were fucking not fucking sold? Get the fuck out of here." Anyway, but after that, you could tell they were like when Nikki Bella came out, the one girl with them who hadn't watched wrestling like a decade. She's like, "Oh my god, it's Nikki!" I was like, "You're the only one. You're the only one." So it was like that a little bit, and you can tell like they were not upset about the masked man at all. They thought it was fucking cool. Like I'm like, all right, whatever. They definitely it took them a lot longer to realize that they were being worked with the Dom situation, the injury you were talking about, Craig, than I was. Because when I saw the two people rush out and I saw who they were, I'm like, that's not real medical staff. And I'm like, nope, it's a work. And then I said, no, look at the girls, look what they're doing. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, they're surrounding Cena. They're walking away. They're not sitting there watching him. They're not really concerned anymore. And then you saw the fucking power slam and you saw the pop rocks and it went off. And they really did not catch on as quickly. So I would say they're a bunch of cash.
Cool. Thank you. I was just digress there, but yeah. All right, Cuz, where we going next? What do you want to do, Cuz? Where are we going?
How about we do this right here, Craig?
That's fantastic. It's better than all you guys because we don't want no scrubs.
Oh, you are a piece of shit. All right.
I just thought it'd be fun. Like I thought it would be like a funny little segment just to add in here.
Awesome.
One thing I'm really pissed off is that Jess refused to share his. Fuck you, Jess.
Yeah.
So we should ask.
We all got our like YouTube Music and Apple Music and Spotify like recaps. I shared it with these guys first, and I said, yes. I'm the oldest white bread man nerd on the planet.
You called yourself out immediately.
You can see my top 5 songs are 2 wrestling songs, Demon Hunters, because I'm a 13-year-old girl, and my bands are just straight up. Matchbox 20 and Fall, and that's me on the left.
I would argue that Gina has your account is more like it, but that's
and that's funny. She doesn't.
Love you, Gina.
This is all literally me.
Hey,
I am
Demons are fantastic. I don't know why.
So
you don't need to defend yourself.
You're in the middle. Explain your choices, but this is how it started, and I actually love that Cuz did this.
Yeah, I was hoping Dave and Jess were gonna follow suit after I said mine, which Dave did. But yeah, because you did it, I was like, oh, this would be cool if we actually.
Come on, did I do good? Did I do good, guys?
I was already thinking about. Yeah, you did. You did ask that. Yeah, which I agreed with some of your choices there. But I remember thinking after you sent it, I was like, I'm gonna send mine. I was like, that'd be funny if we talked about this on the podcast. We should bring it up.
No, it's great, man.
I love it. Like you didn't tell us, she fucking surprised us.
And I honestly said to Cuz, like, I've heard of Slightly Stupid. I don't know any of these other bands.
Oh, you gotta. Oh man. Well, I mean, do you like Slightly Stupid? When you,
I only know them by name. I don't know if I've heard a song from them.
I mean, this is basically when you're hanging out with Rob Van Dam. This is the playlist all day. You got Fortunate Youth, Slightly Stupid. I mean, look at the songs, Craig. Burn One, Pass the Herb, Peace, Love, and Unity. Like, what more do you need to know? But I mean, look at the album art on the side right there.
Got it.
The guy with the
dreadlocks. So, would you call it stoner rock then? Is it?
No, it's reggae. It's like reggae.
Okay, it's reggae.
And stuff like that. Do you like Revolution, Iration? Any of those? Have you heard those guys?
So the answer is yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Reggae stoner rock. Yeah.
They all like Slightly Stupid. You can hear the Sublime influence and like older reggae stuff.
Oh, that's lovely. Too. I love that.
And then like top albums, I have metal albums right there for the top albums. So I don't know. That's
awesome.
And then I have
good stuff.
And then Dave, Dave has some stuff I like. I like some of Dave's stuff.
Oh yeah, my stuff is all over the world. One thing I will say, and some of the stuff you're going to see in there, it's kind of wild, is whenever I'm in an area with really crappy service, because I don't have my stuff downloaded, it's all streaming all the time. It'll play like the same, like, I don't know, 15 songs or so. So you'll see a lot of Tom Petty on there and Bob Marley. But the problem is like when those come up, I don't skip them. I'm not mad at it. I'm like, oh yeah, like it does know me. It does understand what I'm about. But the one that we really laughed about was Craig's like, you are almost as white as me, because Kendrick almost cancels out TLC. I said, but Craig,
I'm listening to the whole album front. Yeah.
I said, but Craig, we don't want no scrubs. Michael Keaton said specifically, we don't want no scrubs. So, and he's like, yeah, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. It's not okay. It's not okay. And our kids shouldn't stand for scrubs. Even though I think my wife married a scrub. It's all good.
Yeah, I will say every time I get in my car, if I need to pump myself up for the morning, or I need to go somewhere and I need a little lift, that's elevated. Will Ospreay's theme is what I rock. But I'm so surprised at how often I played I Believe in Joe Henry, which is hilarious.
I'm actually surprised by that too. Yeah.
So good. So there's no easy way out from Rocky is out of your rotation now, Craig. You replaced it.
Yeah,
there's no easy way out. What?
So, dude, Cuz had 339,000 minutes
all the time.
Damn.
The gym. Like right now, I have it playing in the garage because every time we go in there to hang out with Rob Van Dam because he just chills in our garage and we go and hang out with him for a bit.
There's fucking rolling blunts.
We got the Amazon the Echo music playing. It's connected to the Apple Music and it just plays all day.
I will say, my wife said I had no idea you were such a Matchbox 20 fan. I was like,
who's not?
I'd rather Matchbox 20 over Fall Out Boy. Okay, I cannot stand that band. I really can't. And I hate to say it, I actually don't like Imagine Dragons either.
No, I mean, no,
that's just me.
They're catchy as fuck, but
that's just
dude. That's a fucking great concert. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
This is the left and the right are this is late 40s dudes right here that are still trying to hold on to their like high school stuff.
If you want a good time, go catch an Ed Sheeran or Imagine Dragons.
Oh, I'm sure the shows
are a good time.
I'm sure the shows are great. I've been to shows that are not my cup of tea, but I'm like, oh, this is.
I'll listen to Bad Habits every day.
I mean, you got Buffalo Soldier. I'm down with that. Yeah.
BTS is one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to in my life. So I'm 2 days in a row in Los Angeles.
They're really good.
Coming back.
And by the way, that's what I'm saying. Like the K-pop Demon Hunter stuff that's nothing to sneeze at. That shit is so on point.
I've seen Honey.
It's catchy as fuck. The algorithm.
Not only is it catchy, but like the music is really good. It's well done. So funny. They performed at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade for crying out loud.
For something
they did a great job. Like, what are we talking about? They're fantastic. Like people want to like shit on K-pop.
I love you for doing this.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You can't shit on K-pop when it's that popular. And it's like saying Gangnam Style wasn't a hit. Shut the fuck up. People still talk about whoop them Gangnam Style.
I'll actually be curious if what's going to be the last week that we do a show.
Probably next week.
Like 28th, 29th is a Friday.
Probably the 19th, right? Because I'm sure you think we'll be here for be able to do Christmas and New Year's.
Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, well, we might do Friday the 26th, day after Christmas.
Oh, yeah, we probably do that. That's probably true.
I was gonna say I'd be curious to see if anyone's like first or second place song changed by then.
I'm just gonna listen to hours of
you just start
pushing. Catch up.
You're gonna give one of your songs a push there, bud. You're gonna give see what you're gonna push to the top there. Huh?
Yeah. I'll put Ed Sheeran up to get rid of TLC. Albums.
Oh, you like Burn One too, cuz? I do too. Look at me. It's up to
Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
But I listened to the Kenny Omega AEW theme song, the original one.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's why I listen to the gym all the time.
I'm surprised Head of the Table was not on these top 5 songs for me.
Dude, after Los Angeles and SoFi, Craig played that shit over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, we were sitting in the SoFi parking lot for an hour trying to get out, yelling at a religious guy that blocked the street, and we're just fucking blasting Roman Reigns' theme song.
I think Jess's top 5 has to be wrestling, right?
I don't know. I don't know what he. I would argue maybe he didn't share because he doesn't listen to music, and I'm going on a limb assuming he's a pod guy.
I mean, you got 3 young kids. Like, what time do you have to yourself listening to music?
I think it would be Metallica. It would be Metallica.
I think he's a pod guy. I think he'd have a bunch of podcasts on the tops. He wouldn't. It may not be music based.
Yeah. My YouTube has a separate one, and I was unhappy with that. I had a lot of wrestling stuff on it, but not as much as I thought. And I've listened to all of O.W.P's podcasts, and that was not on there for me. I've listened to hours of our shows. I listened to every Saturday morning. I was like, "What the fuck? We are shadow banned."
It's because YouTube's a bitch.
Yeah, YouTube is a bitch. You know,
we've all known this. They're holding us back, man. Holding back the O.W.P talent.
And speaking of YouTube, I guess we're gonna have to go to the AI Slop Bucket on YouTube, unfortunately.
Oh, let's do it.
All right, let's finish up with some great AI. Now, have we seen some of these, or is this gonna be all new for us?
I haven't even watched this myself, so
okay.
Here we go.
I feel like we're part of the problem here, by the way, because as I've said, we're gonna.
I don't care. Let it run. Let it run.
Well, let me.
There's worse things. There's worse things in the world than AI slop. Trust me.
Oh, for sure. It's not loading. Really. Let me go to the actual YouTube where I found that at.
Someone have a sign that says Gunther fears Walter out there.
That's
smart.
That's actually pretty funny.
And then HBK is mid is the sign next to it.
Oh my god. While it's not loading, do you want to quickly talk about Bret Hart? What do you say about?
We do got to talk about Bret Hart. What am I talking about? Yeah.
Everybody apparently is sleeping with Vince McMahon. Next week he'll say the Undertaker was sleeping with Vince McMahon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe the Ultimate Warrior.
The truth is, no one liked Warrior. The truth is, no one liked Warrior. I think Vince McMahon picked Warrior because he was in love with him. I mean that in an honest way. I really think Vince is so in love with Warrior. I don't know what they did behind closed doors or anything, but I really don't know. My suspicions are higher than they used to be. Well, I don't know that Warrior was the only one either. But I say that, but I really mean it now that I think it's common knowledge that Vince was a bisexual predator.
They're all laughing. He's like, no, really.
Damn.
He was waiting outside my house.
Why are you laughing?
And I think that's probably why I only got the title 5 times.
I mean, if you think about it, Vince has no ties to WWE anymore. So if Bret wants to come back, he can say whatever he wants about him. Like they want to separate him so badly from TKO and everything else.
That was actually funny how he ended that. How he said that. That's
why I only got the title 5 times.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
And bisexual predator.
Johnny
this is the Sean one.
I think I'm very close to the truth here. Sean and Vince were lovers, and that's why I'm being dead honest, and I'm telling you.
We all know what the H stands for.
When I look back, it's like,
homosexual.
Oh, gotcha.
That's terrible.
And I got shafted and screwed over, and Sean was so envious and jealous of my position that he finally had to sleep with Vince to get it.
So he was the homo break kid?
I tell you, I say all this with absolute I would say it to Sean if he was right here. I would actually
he would say it.
Why didn't you say it before then?
We were lovers.
Yeah, I'll tell you why I didn't say it before. This is my theory on it. Vince no longer has any ties to the business anymore. So he had to hold his tongue to get into the Hall of Fame and everything else and do everything he was going to do with the match Hall of Fame situation too. Whether he believes it or not, or he just wants to stir up shit. If he had done that, he would have never gotten all that stuff. That's these fucking matches. But I think that's the only reason. It's fame and money. And now that Vince is so far away, he can call Vince a bisexual predator, which is crazy, even if it's not true.
Yeah.
But Vince, why wouldn't you just sue him if it's not true? Because here's the thing: when you sue somebody, you have to prove it. All the evidence has to come forward in discovery. Yeah. And if there's any kind of proof that Vince was having sex with guys, So here's the thing that would shock you. If it doesn't go to some kind of slander lawsuit, Vince was touching dudes somewhere. Let's just say that.
I mean, the Joe Laurinaitis stuff with the recent allegations, he did stuff with him. And we always thought, like, why did Sean get away with everything for so long with the asshole that he was? Like, I partly believe it, but then again, it's like, I don't know,
I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up finding out it was true. I don't know.
No,
the reason why Sean got away with what he got away with is because of the screw job, in my opinion. He had to carry all that and keep that secret for a decade or more.
Yeah, but he was an asshole. Was he an asshole before that?
Yeah, he was just already.
Yes. But
and maybe
it got worse. It got worse after that. Like, he didn't catch any shit with the curtain call. He didn't catch any shit about anything beyond after that situation.
Yeah, you want to come over to my house?
That's funny. Oh man, just wrestling, right? Crazy.
All right, let me go.
To wrestling. All alleged. We don't know. We're all just
we're all speculating.
Oh, who's that guy? Oh, this is the
business at the graveyard tonight. Ed, what's this all about?
Gene, the night air is cold, the soil's soft, and the ladies are waiting. 6 feet down, resting nice and quiet. I'm coming to see them real soon.
Oh my God! Tired of weak furniture? Try the new indestructible table by IKEA, built to handle anything, even wrestlers. Couch.
The IKEA? Yes. IKEA? Mr. Rogers come back.
Oh shit! That song.
The lights go out. The cardigan shows
That's
up.
fucking great.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Dave.
awesome.
Dave's music.
It's top 5. Oh my God,
oh,
it's so good.
It looks just like him. God damn it.
You walk out here with that crown like you king of the world. Nah, you just another man ready to get dropped in my ring. Talk loud, Pop, but you ain't built for this.
Why did they put a Burger King crown on him?
You're just a footnote when the bell rings. Footnote? I'm the headline, homie. Every time I step in, history gets written in bold.
So crazy, though, the voice.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. A Bloody Mary.
Mr. Bryant, please, just a quick autograph. It'd mean the world to me. I've got the ball, the marker. 2 seconds, man.
I don't sign autographs with fucking ghosts. Now leave me the hell alone.
That's why you suck.
Except for ghosts.
Your mother
That's what about this one.
Gentlemen,
Love you, Jess.
Keep it calm, all right?
I'm calm.
I haven't seen this
I'm
one.
leaving.
Ooh, yeah, look what I got right here, brother. Hot fries, cheese curds, gravy from the Great White North poutine. Dig it. It's rich.
Poutine, dig it.
That's perfect, man.
Oh God, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, this makes me feel uncomfortable.
Look at those cheeks. Oh, no, back it up.
Oh.
He just blasted him clean out of the ring. The guy went. It's loading up. You can see his cheeks about to burst.
His cheeks are about to burst.
Wait, what is the ref?
Oh shit! What the
What? Double slam. He just put him through the ring. He covered him. The referee's covering him. 2, 3.
What the fuck?
What
Really
the hell
weird.
was
Look at
that?
this man teetering on the top.
AI
Weird
gets
one.
wild, man.
Who is that on top?
Oh God, what is he doing? Oh,
This looks like a rocket ship.
Oh,
Somebody's crashing.
oh my
The ring
God.
is-
Oh.
That's unloaded. That's not a miss. That's a damn fire hose.
No.
Wait a second. I'm unloading something.
Oh no!
oh fuck!
Damn it! See, that looks completely accurate. Like,
That gives off way too many Owen Hart vibes. Right
Yeah.
there, I'm just saying.
The Booker T.
Collision.
Oh,
gee!
Oh my God.
oh,
Jesus Christ!
Oh my. Shakespeare?
Yeah,
Shakespeare slipped on that.
Shakespeare just ate the ramp, but he's back up like nothing happened. This is absurd. You can't do this to us.
calm
down,
Newton. Who
You
are
heard
they?
the ruling. No, this isn't
Isaac
justice.
Newton?
It's chaos. Peace. Did you see what they did to us last week? Undertaker blindsided us.
Is that Jesus?
Cena's sprinting down the ramp. He's headed straight for the ring.
Oh my God.
Launches himself. Oh, crashes right out of the hooking. He's got the leg hooked.
So weird.
That's it. The match is over.
Oh, shit.
I'm bringing a fucking bear down.
It's supposed to be someone, yeah.
That bear loves
Wrestling
him.
fans,
got a
I'm here
bear.
with an unusual but hungry new tag team making their debut tonight. Gentlemen, tell the world who you are.
Mean Gene, the name's Clayton Clearview, and this here is my best friend and tag partner, Iron Silence. I might not see much, but I see opportunity, and brother, we're about to seize it.
Fired up and
Einstein is walking to the ring like he owns the place, fellas.
Yeah, we
Oh my God.
Actually, I've never seen this one.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Look how much has improved just in a couple of weeks with different angles.
We've seen this one, right? Or I don't know if we've seen this exactly.
That's different.
Like Drew McIntyre.
Ladies and gentlemen, making your way to the ring for the very first time.
Oh,
Stop.
Oh, no.
Guide dog.
Guide dog Beacon as her debut.
Oh my god.
The crown is
Freddie
polished.
Prinze?
Freddie
The
Mercury.
cape is clean,
Freddie Mercury
and
and
that
Freddie Prinze.
ring is my
And David
stage.
Bowie.
With David Bowie, yeah.
Royalty rolls in.
And it doesn't come alone, darling. The thin.
Oh my
Wow.
Stupid. Like the music package is so fucking great.
God.
Edison's definitely the face. I'm sorry, Tesla's definitely the face now, right? Pretty sure. Edison's the thief. Is that Darwin with all his fucking animals?
Darwin,
Look at
yes.
that entourage.
Actually, I'm on board. I'm on board with this character.
Yeah, can I get an Oreo McFlurry?
Sorry, our ice cream machine is currently.
Bitch, do you know who I am? I am a 17-time world champion. Make my shit now.
Oh my God!
I've seen that one.
Princess
so many times.
Oh yeah.
Diana.
RKO.
We know Queen Elizabeth is down. The Queen is down. Stadium just
Get your revenge.
No way she's gonna do this. Helen's on the top of the ladder.
Oh my god.
She's not even looking. Yeah, she missed. She was a little off.
Helen Killer's dead.
That's this she. I would say she missed.
Oh, what the fuck?
Big Show stealing
Oh
candy.
shit.
You try to scare a kid? Huh? You think that's funny? Big mistake. You hear me, huh? Everybody out there thinks you're some kind of saint now.
That's a bad OJ.
You're still a
That
saint.
is a bad
scoop
OJ.
people over and smiled about it. Don't look at me like that.
That's a good
You
Benoit.
got a damn word to say.
It looks like Benoit if you had gotten older for
Ladies
sure.
and gentlemen,
That's just
Herbert
titty.
making his in-ring debut tonight.
Herbert?
What can the fans expect?
Oh, Gene, they're going to see something tender, soft like the breeze coming through a cellar window. I'm going to hug them real close, then squeeze till they stop wiggling.
It's unsettling.
Unsettling Mean Gene.
Elvis and Saddam.
What the fuck? Oh. Oh.
I believe Elvis could have saved this. Yeah. I believe it.
I was there live.
Rey Mysterio.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Oh, good boy.
What?
Carlos mira Fierro Live, se agarra la patita, está sufriendo.
What's up?
Parece que el golpe fue serio,
Está
Hugo.
lloriqueando,
Don't hurt the
pobrecito.
chihuahua.
El rival se acerca, se ve preocupado. Nadie quiere ver a un chico así.
Oh, pero espera.
Resorte perfecto.
Patada baja, directo al centro. Eso
Aw.
es ilegal.
I miss having a dog. I'm gonna get a dog again.
Está listo para lanzarse desde la segunda cuerda. Esto se va a poner
Don't splash that dog.
He's gonna move.
Don't splash that dog.
Oh, good. He's in help.
What is happening?
King Kong rescued him.
Dude, if a silverback came into the ring, could you imagine?
Mira esa sonrisa, se está
Tear you
burlando del
apart.
perro.
You gotta turn him over.
Oh, patadita.
What the-
El referee está fuera de combate. Mira esto, Carlos Fierro Live.
So stupid.
Autographs.
Sign autographs.
El marcador con la pata va a firmarle al niño. Ahí está la F, el rabito al final y listo. Autógrafo oficial de Fierro
He
Live.
loves the kids.
That's supposed to be Andre the Giant.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Just went through the table. Somebody get
And that's on main event, by the way. That's not
Yeah,
on
it is.
SmackDown.
You've had a great
What is it?
The people
Oh no.
What's next for the
Stop
Down
it.
syndrome boys?
We ain't done yet, Gene.
Gunther
Not
just
by
should
a
a
long shot.
fucking frog splash, by the way.
They just called them the Down Syndrome Boys.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They did.
Oh god.
No.
That was the end of
And
it.
with that, nice job, cuz AI Slop is perfect.
I mean, we don't have to, but if you guys want to stay on for the last couple of minutes, I think this match is gonna end soon. The main event is rolling like right now between Gunther and
looks like
LA
they're having
Knight
a
to see
war,
who's
too,
gonna
by
wrestle
the way.
Cena.
We'll watch it offline.
All right, buddies.
All right. Well, with that being said, the stream is over.